All right, John, thanks for that. It's a beautiful Thursday morning. Thank you for being here with your Daybreak show. All the Joy in the World is a new character development book that has been written and illustrated by local author Nasara Sekou Chalet in conjunction with the Rotary Sunrise Club. The book aims to raise funds to support a wide range of charitable projects, and worldwide distribution is planned. Joining me in the studio now to give us all the details about this conjunction of this book, we have, of course, the book illustrator Nasara sitting next to me, as well as the president of the Sunrise, Rotary Sunrise, Michael. Good morning and welcome. Thank you both for being here with us this morning. I love the book. It's beautiful, very colorful, lots of very interesting stories inside of it. But let's talk about how did the whole idea of creating this book come about between yourself as well as Rotary Sunrise?
Well, Michael mentioned this book to me several years ago, and I'll let him tell you what inspired him to do this.
I was visiting a Rotary district in the US about 4 years ago and came across a similar book, which we then bought and gave to all the primary schools in the Cayman Islands. And we did that for 2 years. But it was always my aim that we needed a Caribbean version of this book. And that's when I first spoke to Nasaria. And the idea was not only to distribute the book in Cayman, but to put it right through the Caribbean as a start. And who better to do it than Nasaria, who's a great storyteller and a fantastic illustrator.
Oh, yes, she is. A great artist as well. I love some of the great pictures that are inside the book. Tell us the storyline within this book.
It's about a little girl whose favorite thing to do is to make kites with her father. And when he passes, you know, she's filled with a lot of sadness. And so her desire is to have all the joy in the world. And of course, she has to go through a lot of different trials to really come up with a solution that will suit her happiness as well as the rest of the people in the world.
Now, does the book touch a little bit on your personal life as a child?
Well, I tried to tie it into Cayman, and definitely the kites. I never made kites myself. I love to see them flying, and it's something that's actually starting to happen in Cayman again, and especially in West Bay. But it's also inspired by my niece, Asha Burton, and my nephew Caleb, because they're just amazing little beings, and they inspire you to want to tell their stories.
All right. And I agree. I remember when we were little, as mentioned, we used to make kites all the time, and then it kind of died off as you got older. No one did it anymore. Right. And now you do see, I think on the weekends on West Bay Road, you see the kites way in the sky, and it just reminds you of your childhood. Yes. And it's great to be able to illustrate this in this book for the kids now of this generation to know, like, this is something that we used to do here in Cayman, and I'm sure as well other Caribbean islands. Now, as I mentioned too, Michael, the funds from this book is going to go towards other charitable projects. Are you able to touch a little bit on that with us?
Well, the main idea initially is for the book to become self-funding, to pay for the money that we've already spent on it. And thereafter, it'll be primarily used in our literacy projects, both in Cayman. We're very big in literacy in the schools, and in our youth projects. There's a big focus on youth in our club, and that's what it'll be used for. And then elsewhere, we're helping other Caribbean countries as well. It'll be used on some international projects too.
All right. Now, the book has a lot of pictures. Let's open it up a little bit, so we want viewers to sort of see what's inside the book.
Favorite one.
Oh, we're both looking for a favorite one.
Oh, there's a favorite one?
Yeah, we all have favorite pages.
What makes this one your favorite?
Well, because I did the stylized trees, and I love them. And when we were looking through it, somebody said, "Are those lollipops?" And I said, "Perfect. Trees that are lollipops."
It does look like lollipops. And then, Michael, your favorite page is with all the kites?
I like the kites. Yeah, these kites are beautiful.
All right, absolutely beautiful. Now, how can how can we purchase these books and support the Rotary Club?
The books are already available at Books and Books.
Okay.
We are going to speak to the other books in bookstores in Cayman as well, or they can get them directly from us as well. But right now we have made them available in Books and Books, and they'll be selling for $7.95.
Okay. Is there anything else that you want to tell us, tell the viewers this morning about the books or any future projects?
Well, I think the big thing with the book is Saturday week, April the 9th at Books and Books at 10:30 in the morning. Nasaria will be reading the story to the children and be doing a book signing for them as well. And afterwards, they've planned to do a craft session with the children there and teach them how to make a kite. So that's the next big thing we have planned for the book. And then I'm going down in a week's time to our district conference to promote it through the Caribbean, and next month to New Orleans to promote it internationally.
Yeah, unbelievable, and good for the Rotary Sunrise. And congratulations, Nasaria, for producing this book here in Cayman as well. Once again, we want to remind everybody Saturday the 9th of April, which is next week, Saturday, All the Joy in the World book launch will take place at Books and Books from 10 a.m. Nasaria Saku will be there, and I'm sure you'll do a book signing while you're there.
And it's 2 days after my birthday, so I want all my friends to come out and buy a book.
And support it. Buy a book. Okay, so head out there with the little ones, and then afterwards, you're going to enjoy making kites with Nasaria. Michael, thank you both. Thank you both for being here. I appreciate it.
Thank you for having us.
All right, we are going to take a quick break, but when we come back, we're going to meet some students from St. Ignatius who are inviting you to enjoy a night of theater. Stay with us, everyone.